Hello, critter protectors, Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too! Let's go! Once every single year, the animals of the African savanna take a humongous trip called the Great Migration. It was a journey that took them across vast distances in search of food, water, and a better place to live. Turbo, the African elephant, was one of these amazing animals getting ready for the trip of a lifetime.
Mom? Dad? Is it time? Are we going on our trip today?
Turbo asked excitedly. This was his very first time going on the Great Migration, and he was so incredibly excited. Wait a second. Have you ever been so excited for a trip? Do you try to count down the days or ask your parents like 1 billion times how much longer you have to wait? Well, Turbo had a hard time keeping track of the days, so he almost always started off his morning with the same question.
Oh, Turbo, do you remember my answer yesterday?
His mother asked with a sigh.
You said 2 more days.
Turbo responded.
Yeah, so how many is 2 take away 1?
Turbo's dad chimed in.
It's 1. So there's 1 more day?
Turbo still wasn't so sure of himself. Yes, both his parents shouted.
Yay!
Turbo had many friends, zebras, wildebeest, and gazelles, you name it. All the migrating animals were getting ready to head out together, and the kids were very eager to begin their long journey.
Hi, Zara! Hi, Wally!
Turbo ran up to his friends. He trumpeted his trunk and stomped his feet. He was so excited to share with them that there was only just one more day before they headed out on their trip. Unlike Turbo, Zara was cautious. She was always using her eyes and ears to look out for danger. Wally was Mr. Speedy. He liked to run fast and was super good at quick thinking on his feet.
Hey, Turbo!
They both called out. The friends talked about the trip, and each had a little something else to say about it.
I can't wait to see more of the world,
Turbo said.
Well, I just plan to keep an eye out on the journey. You never know what predators are out there,
Zara responded.
I just want to run. Finally, I'll be able to keep going, stomp on the grass, go past the big tree over there.
Freedom, Wally said excitedly. The next morning, the elephants, the zebras, and all the wildebeest gathered together to kick off their journey.
Okay, the first leg of this journey should be smooth sailing. Stay together and don't be afraid to call out any suspicious sightings.
The leader of the group, Turbo's dad, always liked to start each migration with a charge to the animals. As they set out, things were, as he said, smooth sailing. Turbo ran ahead and played tag with his friend Zara and Wally. Their parents chatted and kept a close eye on them, but the mood quickly took a turn for the worse.
Ahead! Eyes ahead!
Wally's family was always towards the front of the pack because they had speed. With Zara's family in the middle, keeping a cautious eye, they were sure to spot danger, and that is exactly what was happening. A pack of lions appeared on the horizon, their eyes fixed on the herd of wildebeest. With a sudden burst of speed, the wildebeest bolted from side to side. The entire migrating herd started running. Turbo was in the mix of his elephant family and tried to stay in the middle. He was told he should always stay close to the bigger elephants and try to surround himself like they were a wall of safety. Once the lions started to see how big the group actually was, they turned away. There's no way they could tackle wildebeests, zebras, and a herd of elephants. The sun began to set, and the animals all settled down for the night. Turbo couldn't stop thinking about the day's events.
Oh, we did it! What a big challenge, and those lions! They were so scared of our big group. We were basically unstoppable.
Zara felt pretty proud too.
And we couldn't have done it without each other. We make a great team.
Wally chimed in with a little bit more relief since his family was actually the ones closest to the lions. I feel like we're all family now, and I'm so glad nothing bad happened. As Turbo's mother walked over to the group of friends, she settled Turbo down and sent the other ones back to their parents for the night. Turbo, we've learned so much today. Teamwork and friendships are so important, but so is sleep. She patted Turbo on the trunk.
Okay, Mom. I'm calm now. Tomorrow is a new day.
The entire herd drifted off to sleep. But little did they know, their journey was about to get much harder. Will the lions come back? Or are there more animals lurking to try and attack them? I'm not sure what's going to happen on the next part of their adventure. We are going to have to wait and see what happens on the next episode of Kids Animal Stories. Hey friends, I want to give some very special shout outs to my critter protectors. I want to say hey to Satya and Oscar from Washington, Callum from California, Cooper from Wisconsin, Philip from North Carolina, and Culver from Washington. I'm so glad that you're all critter protectors. We could not protect all the critters in the world and in our backyards without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!